covering news that matters. Fox 23 News at 9 starts right now.
A Claremore man has been sitting in jail for 8 months, accused of making terrorist threats toward his neighbors who support President Trump. Now his wife, who has stage 3 colon cancer, is pleading for him to be released on bond. Thanks so much for joining us here at 9. I'm Shay Rozzi.
And I'm Nathan Thompson. Fox 23's Paris Rain joins us live in the newsroom. Paris, you heard from that man's wife and from the Rogers County District Attorney, who, of course, have completely different perspectives on this case.
That's right, Nathan. His wife and their attorney feel that his arrest was politically motivated, and she says she needs him home after her cancer treatment for care. But the Claremore Police Department chief and the Rogers County District Attorney say he's a threat to his neighbors and the Claremore community.
Deborah Redmond is the wife of 73-year-old Thomas Russell Goodman, also known as Rusty. He was arrested in November, accused of making terroristic threats against his neighbors who supported Donald Trump in Claremore, all during the 2024 presidential election. Since then, he's been held in jail without bond.
Tough. I started this medical journey in 23, and he has been my sole caregiver up until his arrest. I had a surgery before his arrest, and we were planning on the colectomy in December. And since he was arrested, my son started taking care of me. And he lost his job from being absent. So it's been really tough.
Rogers County District Attorney Matt Ballard says Goodman's threats and putting people in fear is the reason they're moving forward with the case and keeping him in jail.
A judge has found that no conditions of bond would ensure the safety of the public. And ultimately, what we're here for is somebody that is charged with making threats against our citizens for their support of President Trump.
Goodman's attorney, D. Mitchell Garrett, denies his client made the threats he is accused of and noted that Goodman has never laid a finger on anyone. Yet, he is still being held without bond.
His speech is protected by the First Amendment. The First Amendment is very important. Mr. Goodman was simply voicing his First Amendment viewpoints, and he's been arrested and held in jail for that. Nothing is further from the truth. Mr. Goodman is a highly decorated combat veteran serving multiple tours, and he earned his right to the First Amendment and free speech.
Garrett says he filed numerous legal documents on Mr. Goodman's behalf that have all been denied. Claremore Police Chief Steve Cox says with President Trump currently in office, Goodman is still a threat.
I love every veteran, okay? Just like I love police officers, I love firemen. But at the end of the day, to me, this is very simple. You cannot make terroristic threats to harm our citizens, terrorize people, and that's what he did. He terrorized people, and I'm telling you this, we talked to numerous witnesses that actually sold their family home to get away from him.
Goodman is still being held in the Rogers County Jail on those charges. Now, his attorney recently petitioned the Oklahoma Supreme Court for his release, and we'll let you know what happens. Live in the newsroom covering news that matters, I'm Paris Rain, Fox 23 News.